Hi Ryan, welcome back to the channel. I'm just back off my holiday and I see that you put up a video to give us a quick glance at your battle mistress that you've had for a number of years, and you were just telling me there that it's one of the knives you're going to be taking out to Australia with you, and I don't know if my subscribers know, you're actually going to be emigrating in July, is that right?
Aye, 1st of July, yeah.
And so you were going over some of the tools that you liked and some that you didn't like. Can you tell us actually what you're actually going to take out to Australia with you?
Aye, no problem. Starting off for the kind of damp climate and the main woodlands essentially, we're going to take out an N690, so Dorset Woodlands DSK.
DSK.
I brought this off out there because I thought it's handled the test of time as well. I like it because it's got the wee chuck for the bits for screwdrivers and stuff, and also the bow drill socket panel. I think that'd be good for obviously your fire stick and stuff like that, because again it's cobalt uses, it was N690 cobalt, and because it's stainless, I don't think it's going to affect it as much
when it comes to rust.
Aye, so I think it's not going to be, I don't need to treat it as much. Again, I can put it in my bag and away I go. Again, obviously the big 4x4 climate out there as well, this will probably be in for that because it's all woodland trails and stuff, so I think that's a good idea for that. But aye, that's definitely one of the ones that I'm taking.
So what are you going to use for bushcraft then?
Bushcraft, we'll use probably the ambush knife. This is a 3V ambush knife. Again, same thing, it's 3V, so it'll stand the test of time in the kind of damp climate and it's just that kind of rough hardwood. So I hope that would do it as well. Again, I've had this for a number of years. Again, it's Alex, a bad influence, I bought it off him. And this has stood the test of time. I think you had it for a lot longer than I did.
Yeah.
So I think that's going to be definitely good. Really think that's going to be handle it as well.
Well, the 3V will definitely handle the much harder woods that they have out there, won't it?
Aye. It also comes with a leather sheath as well, which I think that's quite nice as well. Again, it's just the Kydex we'll go on the new, but 100% I'd do like that. That's one of the ones that would definitely in the bag. Again, for that kind of damp climate, I think it's the same as the stainless, you know what I mean? It's got to be better than some of the O1 stuff and things like that, and we'll move on to that in a minute, but aye, definitely that's one of the ones that's going to be in the bag. Is
there anything you aren't going to take that you've had here but you just think it's not fit for purpose?
Well, I'll start off with this first. The Gerber small camp saw, it's not worth a fuck. It isn't worth a fuck. Do you know something? I bought this thinking this could be the best idea for a folding saw, and do you know something? See, for somebody that's maybe living out a caravan that wants a fire on, 100%. Again, it's weight. It's light, but it's added weight you don't need to carry. It's shite. Like, you can't go and cut a tree down, you can't go and cut deadfall. I mean, you can't do anything. It's shit. It's pish. There's definitely no coming.
Right.
There's definitely no coming.
So that's gone in the bin then?
Gerber's really let the side down. See if they made that a bit bigger, 100%. I mean, the angles are there. See, from a mechanical point of view, the angles are there. You could probably make it slightly longer, and I think it'd be a wee bit better. Right. Because it's stable. It's not as if it's no stable, but you've just not got enough draw.
It doesn't span the wood.
It's just there's no enough draw strain to get it, so it's going to saw through some. So that's shite. That's not even coming.
Is there anything else there?
We've got the Mora Survival Black as well. I think this is a good wee knife. I'll be honest. I like it for this kind of climate because I used this as a neck knife for a while. Great for starting fires and getting down to the kind of smaller working woods, like you can start a fire with your feather sticks and stuff. We've battened through all sorts with this actually. I can't even lie, we've beat this. And again, it's for food prep and that as well. I like it. I don't think the Scandi grind will handle the hardwoods. I really don't. If I can get it reground to maybe say a convex, it would be ideal. I think I would give it a go.
Yeah.
But again, it's carbon steel. It's not going to work. It's not going to be good. I can't take it to the beach. I can't do it. You know, it's not going to be good enough, I don't think.
Just because of the corrosion. It does have the paint over it right enough to cover it, doesn't it?
It's held it really well. You see it. I don't know if you can see it there. You see it's held up really well. It's only the top corner there, but that's not been treated or anything, and I've used that for food prep more times than I could actually. We've had steaks and pork and everything we've cut up and done stuff, so aye. Again, it was one of the first ones that I had bought. I think it was actually one of the first ones. They just released it and I bought it. And aye, 100%, it's great. The fact it came with like your wee sharpening stone and your flint steel, your fire steel as well, sorry. Great.
So is it just the grind?
But it's just the grind that's going to let it down, I think.
Yeah.
But I don't know, we'd need to see. If I could get it reground to convex, then I would maybe try it.
Right.
Just as a teaser, but I don't know. I really don't know.
So what were you going to take then for your large chopping tasks, say like the swamplands, jungle?
Well, obviously I'm going
like
to take the bush. Bush is a definite.
Right.
I don't really want to let this go anytime soon. The only thing is, I might need to try and get a better sheath for it, because again I picked it up there and nearly cut myself, so it's obviously poking at the bottom. Again, it lasted the test of time. The sheath's what it is. I mean, it's been an issue for how long? You know what I mean? It's one of the ones where, Kev, if you're watching this, I'm needing a sheath. I'm not going to lie to you, I'm not going to beat around the bush. I need a sheath. Can you help me? But I think the fact that they come with a sheath is a big letdown. It is. And I think a Kydex one for that would be ideal. Kev, wink wink. But no, I don't know. I really don't know. But I think that'll stand the test of time. I think that'll be a good chop out there. I mean, it's handled up here, and we've used this in some hellish terms. Like the only thing we've not done is actually like really beat it to a pulp. Well, we have tried, but it's worked. So we have tried, and there's a lot of folk on YouTube that are like, "Oh, my boost, I don't want to take it out of the wrapper." No, it's a tool for a reason.
What else have you got then?
So we'll go into the big stuff, and I'll show you the companion set. So obviously you've seen the DSK for Dorset Woodland. This is the Dorset Woodland Parang as well. Again, I got it as a companion set for Alec. I think with this is made for it. There's no doubt about it. I mean, the sheath's quality as well. I think this. You sent me a video about it, and it was the Australian soldiers using it to build their shelters and stuff. And because it's, I've got to forget the name of the steel now. It's 52-100. See, I knew I get mixed up with it. But the fact it's 52-100 and it's ball bearing steel, 100%. You see some of these guys. I was saying to Alec there before we were even doing the video. A guy threw it, cut their feet, and then put it in a tree and bent it, and the tree fell before the knife broke. So, 100%. I'm really keen about it. You've not done anything really. This was part of the shape of the handle, didn't you?
Yeah.
Again, me and Alec have got the same size of hands. It fits my hand really well. So, 100%. That's probably a good idea. But yeah, I think that's going to outperform in that kind of climate. I mean, the proof's in the pudding. You see the video yourself going to Dorset Woodland, you'll see it, and it's 100%.
So is there anything else you're going to take?
So the two that I got for Kev there just a wee while ago, the Nameless in 01. It's a Nameless XL, and I think this it fits my hand better. I've done a wee bit of corn there just at the eyelet, just because it's a wee bit jaggy. But other than that, everything's perfect on it. Again, 01, don't really tend to do much with it, but I'll just prep it because again I want it a companion set, and I'll show you the other one in a minute. But again, that's definitely coming with me. I think that's a winner. Right. Again, for fire prep and stuff. So
what's its big brother then?
The big brother. I've actually not mounted it yet because you can see the Zulu still on it. But the kukri. This is the way to go, I think, as well. So the kukri, you've seen the video on that before. It's not been hard treated as much as what I would have liked to, but I still think that's what I'm after. I think that's
just been a time constraint thing with you, and it work.
With my work, to be honest with you, I fought kind of long and hard to get to where I am. So, that's what I'm looking at. But yeah, I think that's definitely going to be key for it. So I think between that, I've got a lot of decent choppers and obviously stuff that will kind of save myself from having to treat it all the time.
So do you actually have a Crocodile Dundee?
No,
boy?
That's my next one. So I'm looking for recommendations for anybody that's worked in that kind of climate or that kind of terrain. I want a Crocodile Dundee knife, something that will rival the kind of mainstream chopper, something that'll outperform, just so I can fit in. I like knives, I'll just keep it.
Does that come with a hat?
I'll need to come with a hat. I'll need to be wearing the Crocodile Dundee hat. I mean, that's happening. Just call me Crocodile Dundee. But I'm looking for recommendations. I'm looking for a bowie. Or I remember seeing him in the film. He had like a parang as well.
Yeah.
And he had that in his satchel. I think I would like to see something like that. I think there's a lot of knife makers out there that have probably done variants of it. So I'd like to see the bowie.
Basically a hard juice bowie you're looking for, a recommendation.
Right. I think that'd be quite good. I think again just to fit in.
Right.
My knife's bigger than your knife, kind of thing, you know.
Right, well, thank you very much, Ryan, for coming along to the channel today and going over some of your collection that you're going to be taking out and some that you ain't. Much appreciated. So thanks everybody for popping into the channel as well. Please like, share and subscribe, and we'll catch you in our next video.